lot this season about how BI is a most improved player candidate. Obviously, he was a first-time All-Star this year. And Lonzo also has really made a big improvement this season. How enjoyable has it been for you guys as a team to see just the improvement that those guys have made? And it seems like really across the board, you've had a lot of guys on the team that have made improvements this season.
Yeah, I think both those guys have taken steps forward. They, the scary thing is they probably haven't reached their ceiling yet. They're such young players and have such physical gifts that they're still learning how to use. But both those guys took huge steps forward, and and you saw BI make an All-Star game, and Lonzo will be an All-Star someday. So both those guys have such a bright future, and as their teammate, it's great to see them improve and play at such a high level.
Hey JJ, it's Tim Reynolds with the Associated Press. Did you make, forgive me for not knowing this, I did try to look it up. Did you make playoffs all 4 years of high school?
Yes.
What is that? So high school, college, and NBA, what is this postseason annual appearance for you meant? Do you think about it much? Do you think about it when you're asked? Is it a little bit of a badge of honor to have always been on every team you've ever been on?
I don't know that it means anything to me because it's just normal. and I don't mean that in any sort of pretentious way. It's what I'm accustomed to, is just playing deep into the season. When I had the 2 years in Orlando where we made the finals and made the conference finals, that was pretty early on in my career, and I just we had everybody under contract, and I thought it was just going to be an annual thing to play on the Magic and play in the conference finals, and haven't been back to the conference finals since 2010. So it's nice to make the playoffs, but the deeper meaning for me is the pursuit of a championship, and I'm towards the end of the road here, so hoping that becomes a reality at some point.
Hey JJ, it's Joe Varden from The Athletic. You just mentioned it, that you were kind of getting towards the end of the road, I guess. You're 36, but with sort of the weirdness of the stopping and starting due to this pandemic and then whatever happens next season, do you think that the uncertainty of like maybe the next year and a half in the NBA would have an impact on how long you play or want to play?
That's a great question, Joe. Actually, that is a great question. The answer is yes. And first of all, I just turned 36, but I feel like I look at least 34 and a half. Okay, so I feel good still. I feel like I have years left in my body. As many of you know that have children and a family, as they get older and you start missing milestones, it becomes harder to be away from them. I think as an athlete, you always want to have some sort of storybook ending. Most of us don't get to have that. And so when you get towards the end, at least my thought process is, as I get towards the end, you sort of examine things in the moment. And yeah, if there's uncertainty about next season and maybe even beyond that, it's in the back of my mind about how much longer I want to play. I don't know what normal looks like for the foreseeable future. None of us do, and so you're just examining it in real time with the information you have.
What's up, JJ? This is Will Guillory from The Athletic. What do you think about just the progress you guys have made down there in Orlando during these practices, and how much are you looking forward to just going against some other teams and kind of testing where you guys are?
Yeah, I think we're in a good position. We've probably got up and down full court and scrimmaged, I would imagine, as much as anybody. We've had eight days of live basketball, with contact. So we've gotten after it, trying to get our rhythm back, and I think we've made progress there. I said this the other day when it was like July 14th, and I was like, man, we still got 16 more days till we play an actual game. So that's in the back of your mind, because we came down here to play basketball games and not just practice in convention centers. So we're looking forward to, obviously, the scrimmages next week, but we're really looking forward to the 30th and getting going on these seeding games.
Hey, JJ, this is Ollie with the Bird Rights, and thank you, Will, for grabbing my question. So, JJ, let me ask you this. You guys have been there in the bubble now for about 10 games. Are you guys a little bit now sensing the walls are beginning to close in? Or are you still, or is everything still really good? You guys are still in great spirits and all that?
I get the sense that we're in great spirits. I'll say this again. I think the NBA has done an amazing job in pulling this thing off. I'm really excited to see what the arena sort of atmosphere is like and what that feel is going to be like. But I know we had some people from the organization go over earlier today and check that out, and they said it was amazing. The NBA has just, and the NBPA has worked extremely hard to pull this thing off. I'm grateful to be here, truthfully. I mean, I think for a lot of us, we just want to do our job, and we want to do what we love and play basketball, and being around your teammates and getting on the bus and talking shit after practice. I mean, that's the normal. So we're enjoying this.
Good. Thanks, JJ.
All right, thanks.